Las Vegas native. Got a big run. Lap traffic there. That's Benny Gordon, involved in an early crash. Back on the track after repairs. And resume.
Brendan Gaul, one of those drivers that loves that high line anyway. We saw him a lot of years in the Truck Series, really making that work. Winning races in that series.
He's proven he's a wheel man today, isn't he?
He is that.
Nothing like home cooking. And here they go. For 5th place, still. Well, Andy, he told you he was going to get a top 5.
Well,
he just drove into 5th place.
Okay, he's got 7 laps to go, though. Can he hold it?
Yep. Brendan sharing this 33 car on the season. Remember, Kevin Harvick was in it last week in Phoenix. Brendan driving a variety of events for Richard Childress Racing this year. NASCAR Sprint Cup Series as well. Coming down to 5 laps to go. Austin Dillon, another solid job for the youngster. Just 21 years old, defending champion of NASCAR's Camping World Truck Series. Not just a Rookie of the Year contender in this nationwide series, he's a championship contender too. Just behind him, Justin Allgaier, 31. Allgaier, team got off sync with some of the leaders on pit strategy earlier, then made a call for just fuel only, got them track position back, and you see there right now in 8th position.
I think maybe he was expecting a little more out of this today, but they have rebounded well, and they needed a good solid run after their start to the season.
That's 8th place for Allgaier. You've got Sam Hornish Jr. in 9th. Kenny Wallace having another steady run in 10th position in the 09 car.
He's having a good run. This team is really struggling to try to get a sponsor on this car to keep Kenny in the seat all year. Kenny doing his part, running the top 10.
Kept it on the lead lap, overcame a penalty earlier that made him drop to the back of the line for a restart. And fighting there with Casey Kane for that final spot in the top 10. And to the stripe, race leader Ricky Stenhouse Jr. 2 laps to go. Other cars on the lead lap, Danica Patrick running in 12th position. As high as 6th after that last caution, slipped back some on the restart.
It looks like the last set of tires that they put on didn't agree quite as much as maybe some others, and they had to come back in, make an adjustment. But she's had a very solid day. And I think anytime you're finished right behind Casey Kane, you've done a pretty good job.
Baby, bring it back.
Yeah, this is a good rebound day for that team after last week at Phoenix and not having a good one.
Ricky Stenhouse Jr. won the series championship last season, scored a couple of wins, both at the same racetrack, the Iowa Speedway. Went from, as the story goes, nearly being put out of a ride. Jack Roush believed in him. They rode to a championship last year. Now just 3 races into this season, he's going to go to victory lane at Las Vegas. Stenhouse Jr. wins it. 5 seconds back to Mark Martin, who will come up 1 spot short. 88-3 for 6th place. It'll be Cole Witt who'll get that spot. But the day today about Ricky Stenhouse Jr., who scores the win, his 3rd career victory, first on a super speedway, and certainly after some...
Good job there, guys. Good job. We work on the car all day. Awesome pit stop. This is what we deserve, man. We can do this all year.
Certainly after some tough luck in the season opener at Daytona when he was swept up in that crash off the final corner that set his championship bid off to kind of a slow start. He'll gain a little bit of ground today, Dave.
He certainly will, and we talked to his crew chief Mike Kelly just a couple minutes ago. Let's talk to the car owner Jack Roush. Good run for him today and a great comeback for the champ.
That was a great comeback. You know, they didn't start off with a car that was a real beating car, but the Ford Fusion had good potential, and they worked on it all day, and they got it better than the rest of the field at the end there.
You know a little something about the guy who was chasing him. You're a little bit nervous there with Mark Martin right behind?
Yeah, when Mark fell back there, I figured he was saving his tires, and I was encouraging everybody to be ready for a restart because Mark could have been, he could have been real treacherous on the restart there if he'd saved his tires.
Congratulations, Jack.
Thank you very much.
Jack Roush, winning car owner today. That 6 car looking strong again this season, guys.
55 laps to go on a pit stop. Jack Roush's pit crew for Stenhouse got him out ahead of Mark Martin with the lead. He held off Mark over 2 restarts and got away to score his 3rd career victory in the NASCAR Nationwide Series. Stenhouse Jr. wins it to victory lane when we come